really good long.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. This is what I was talking about. I might go 6'11" right here. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I might go 6'10", 6'12" wingspan. It's like all the little comp lockdowns, you know what I'm saying, who just sit in the corner all day, you know what I'm saying, eat your popcorn, go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, wake up, get on your phone, scroll, and then you look up, you got a corner three, and you miss it, and then that's why y'all get Zens, you know, so it makes sense because y'all don't be doing nothing but spamming, but I'm not making this, y'all. This is probably an F- build for me personally and based on my play style going into 2K26. But if this is your role, if you thrive to lockdown, somebody send this to Cash and ask him, Cash, I know you're going to be watching these build videos trying to get you a lot. Don't run up on me. You're going to get cooked, boy! Looking for the best builds in the game, man. Let's go. Beezy in the building. Top 10 builds in NBA 2K26. Shout out my guy Brutal Sim. The Brutal Sim in the scene, wicked and me with the next video for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, top 10 builds in 2K26. Comment down below which one of these builds is your favorite. Let's discuss it in the comments. Let's get to it.
You're gonna be getting by and getting these bodies, man. You gotta, especially how simple they made dunking this year. Now this build also comes with silver lightning launch, so y'all know these max +2 badges that they're talking about. You'll actually be able to push that off.
These builds look decent. 6'8" is looking pretty decent. Good dunk. They're gonna be dunking the ball 93. Great close shot. They're gonna be able to hit that 3 ball. 93 mid-range, you're going to get some good badges. 85 ball handle. The only thing is the pass accuracy, you know what I'm saying? But if maybe this is for a 1v1 player, I'm going to make sure I got a little more passing, bro, because you will throw turnovers. So somewhere, to me personally, that's where I'm going to make my adjustment. I don't know where it would be yet, but I'm probably not going to make a 6'8", y'all. I'm making a center, some type of big, but we gonna definitely throughout the year, maybe sometime make a build like this. But I think overall, what I rate this build, bro, out of 10 for a 6'8", bro, I think this is a good 7. You know, for the time they had to make this build, this is tough. 85 speed, agility, you got a little bit of strength. You got defense, you're gonna be blocking. You got great wingspan. You got 6'10" wingspan on the 6'8", right? So you're gonna be longer than like T-Rex arms this year, for sure, for sure.
Challenge in terms of finding good builds for y'all so far with what people been putting out, but that's a different conversation for a different time. It'll wait, of course.
Build number two right here. 6'8", 185, 6'10". So pretty much kind of the same thing, a little more tweaks. I guess this one right here went a little more defense. The other one had 93 dunk. He went with a 91. I wonder what posterizer he get. Where that posterizer at, Chad? Let's find that. Silver, so he gonna be able to bump that up a little bit, go crazy. 80 3-pointer, that's gonna be, you know, okay, pretty decent, especially got a high mid-range. So he gonna unlock all the good jumpers, right? Which I want y'all to understand, when you make a build on 26, make sure your mid-range is higher than your 3. You're gonna unlock way more jumpers if you try to put out a 3-pointer up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you upgrade the mid-range. You get way more badges and all type of stuff. Because 9 times out of our 10, our mid-range can go higher than our 3. So if you want more badges, I'm putting y'all on game. You know what I'm saying? Let's just screenshot this. Pass accuracy is low, but y'all can tell he went way more perimeter, way more steal, and way more block compared to that dunk. So he sacrificed a little bit of drive and dunk and a little bit of rebound. But overall, man, 6'8" do seem like they're going to be just a go-to solid build out the gate. You can't really go wrong. You can't go wrong with 6'8". You know what I'm saying? That'll be a viable build until they find the meta. Or if that is it, then we're going to see. You feel me?
But different at the same time. Let me know which one y'all prefer in the comments section.
I'll probably go neither of them, bro. The pass accuracy, bro. If I'm 6'8", bro, you gotta be able to pass the ball, man. You need bailout. I don't even know if they get bailout with a 71 pass accuracy. You know what I'm saying? But passing be slept on. Where your dimer at? You can't be. I don't even silver dimer. That's okay. I don't see bailout, y'all. I don't know what that look like. Y'all gotta let me know if this build get bailout.
Now all these builds are recommendations that y'all could make y'all adjustments accordingly. Me personally, I'm looking for more passing.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I'm gonna
see Bruno, bro. Bruno, hoopers, no, bro. We need some passing. Not saying that people who made it's not hoopers. They tough, but everybody got their own preferences. They probably play more 1v1. So this is another 6'8" build. Golly, what we click on the all 6'8" video? Come on, bro. Now let's see what the rest we got though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I have to do this when it comes to you getting silver lightning launch. He just went with the additional speed with balls, so I still do
more
respect.
Speed, same type of build, more speed. Let's skip through this, y'all. Can we get something different?
Gonna be coming last. talking about nice dunking.
6'10", 7'1", small forward. Now, I am open to making a 6'10" type of player. Now, I don't know if this is max wingspan. He did have an 83.3. I will make a little bit of adjustments here and try to change it towards the center. But overall, this is a solid build right here. 6'10". I didn't even finish looking at this. I'm already 94 standing dunk. I think that's a little OD for me. I will put the standing dunk lower. I will probably try to give me more mid-range. And I will see if I can max out my wingspan. Because as long as my 3 go to 83, I'm decent. Right? Depending on what animations I get, 6'10" maybe that sweet spot. But to be a 6'10" center going up against 7'4", y'all think if I got a high enough blocking interior, I can recover from that? I don't know. We got to see how the paint defense is. So it's a lot of things that I'm questioning, but we gonna figure it out with time. So make sure you in my stream the day of 2K, the next day, all type of stuff. We're gonna be dropping crazy builds, but let's see what Brew got to say.
The 68 speed with ball now, that's where you need to get bronze. Now, of course, if you got these max plus 2s, you're gonna bump that up to gold, which is gonna be really good for a build with this size and speed. Passing accuracy a little higher than the others, so I actually prefer this, especially in this position, small forward. A 75 could actually work. Now let's go to the defensive end, which is something I'm really passionate about. He went with an 82 perimeter, which is the best that he could get. So I respect that. 73 steal just to make sure it play those lanes the right way, and a 74 block. So he'll actually be able to have good block badges and animations as well. A 70.
But for me, chat, my build, here's the thing for my builds, right? Right, and everything we looking at, chat, we just scoping it out. I'm not saying these builds is bad. You can make something like this, but you know, if you want to make an adjustment, change it the way to how you play. I gotta score the ball. I want to be able to score the ball. I'm a scorer, right? So I'm gonna have to have mid range and 3 maxed out. I want as much as I can. I want it, like I said, I want Hall of Fame limitless range and Hall of Fame deadeye. I'm shooting, bro. I promise you, I'm pulling from 40. 40. Let's get to this next build, man.
Between where to go for my first few builds, and I said few because I will start with a point guard build around 6'6", okay? I've been crafting it already. Trust me, I've been crafting it, okay? So y'all gonna
6'6" and 6'8", you know, that's probably gonna be the sweet spot. Everybody gonna,
y'all could expect something big coming out day one from your boy Brute. So I will be going somewhere around that because I'm biased. I'm 6'6", so I like to create builds around my height. Last year was the first year I went shorter, and I regret it, and I went back to what I know, 6'6" point guard. So y'all can look forward to that. But let's go to a taller height because this is going to be my second type build, something similar to a Kevin Durant or Giannis type playstyle. And I know that's a different contrast, but based on how I see the game is playing, that's where I go. If the dunking is crazy, I'm going with Giannis. If the midi is crazy, which I heard it is, I'm going KD. So anyways, let's go to this first KD type build right here. We're getting this from Spam 1 of 1, and this
KD build, KD build.
Y'all, man, y'all should definitely take a look at this one if y'all want a really good long.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. This is what I was talking about. I might go 6'11" right here. Bro, he has an 88.3. .3 is overkill. I'm going to put that down a little bit. My perimeter is going to be lower. I'm going to have my block up, my interior up. Bro, this is a nice build, y'all. 87 drive and dunk. He going to be able to get in the paint. And depending on what he upgrade, you know, he can put this on Hall of Fame. Playmaking. Pass accuracy is 82. It is higher than it was. 6'10", 6'11 wingspan. I might go with a longer wingspan, bro. Drop my 3 down to maybe 83 is the lowest I'll go. Because I'm going to be blocking shots off the glass, right? Blocked by James and shooting 3s, right? So I probably want a little more versatility, but this build is solid, though. This probably the best build I've seen personally for what I'm looking for, my play style. Let's see what he's talking about.
Really, trust me, this is what I plan to do on my first build. I see a lot of these builds go with 93.
Bro, could y'all imagine, man? 3 6'10s, like 3 6'10.4s, like, yo, that's just crazy, yo. I'm not gonna lie,
I'm going 87. I'll think about the rest sometime down the line in these animations, but at least for your first build, you don't want to necessarily go too extremes in one direction or the next for me personally, right? Now, the driving layup up there as well, KD, good at finishing around the rim, so you get that right.
Forget KD, I'm dunking everything.
One of the few people I see care about passing at 82. So he'll be able to play make. He
passing is
cannot
good.
double team or overhelp. He'll be able to dodge you out of your shoes, y'all. So I put some respect on that. He got 70 with the speed with ball. Remember, you could only get bronze.
But I need more
again,
rebounding.
you get these max plus 2s. You could bump that up.
Our perimeter not gonna be that
like
good, but we gonna be
You
tough.
can't necessarily get silver with 6'10".
I don't
So
need
this
perimeter
is one
defense,
sacrifice
bro.
you
I'm
will have
gonna be
to
honest
take
with you.
if you go with a true
I might, though,
KD type
depending on
build.
good.
Ball handle of 75 makes sense. You'll get some of the best animation, be able to get those Kevin Durant animations as well. So overall, I really like this build. Defensively, 83, steal 73, and the block 74. All areas are covered defensively. In addition, he still do have some interior defense. Again, the place he kind of sacrificed, but he kept balanced as possible, was the speed, the agility, the strength, and the vertical. But I still do like what he did with this build. Again, let me know what y'all think about this 6'10" Kevin Durant build, because we do have a few more for you.
This is probably the best build I've seen, chat.
So all these builds will be in the description.
Links gonna be in the description on my video too.
Plus, your boy that one favor right here.
I'm gonna have all them links and Brute video in the description. Stop playing.
But I do have a next Kevin Durant type build again. I actually got this one from Shemama. Now I hope I didn't butcher your name, my G, but Shemama, the link will be in the description. And this build right here got a more elite mid-range than the last. But he did sacrifice when it comes to passing and speed with ball, which is what I think a lot of y'all will do anyway. So I did put this out.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I might go 6'10", 6'12" wingspan. I'm putting my perimeter defense down to 70, boy. I'm going 60 perimeter defense, 60 steal. I don't need none of that. Give me all the blocking interior and all the rebound. It's over. Drive and dunk. Watch this, bro. We're gonna cook some. Watch. I'm telling you.
Out there, because I did like how he created this build.
But I might gotta go 7-1.
This build does have better physical attributes in terms of speed and agility, and also have better rebounds as well. Perimeter defense is up there. You can't complain. He covered all the grounds in terms of steals, perimeter defense, interior, and blocks. So he covered.
I'm excited,
all the
Chad.
areas
I'm ready. It's time.
Playmaking. He got 75, which is what I
mode.
told y'all is a solid area for that small forward position. Speed with ball at 68 makes sense, because either way, with 68 and above, you're getting bronze. So you still have to use your max plus 2s if you want to get that lightning launch any higher, right? So that does make sense as well. The 3-ball and
but they both kind of solid. You basically going like getting ticky tacky with the little stuff we changing. Let's see who made this next one. Let's get to it.
lockdown type dude, the lockdown specialist, giving you his recommendation for a build, and I would take this into serious consideration. Now when you look at this build, you'll be able to get a 99 perimeter.
This is like all the little comp lockdowns, you know what I'm saying, who just sit in the corner all day, you know what I'm saying, eat your popcorn, go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, wake up, get on your phone, scroll, and then you look up, you got a corner 3 and you miss it, and then that's why y'all get Zens, you know. So it makes sense because y'all don't be doing nothing but spamming. But I'm not making this, y'all. This is probably a F- build for me personally, and based on my play style going into 2K26. But if this is your role, if you thrive as a lockdown, somebody send this to Cash Nasty. Cash, I know you're gonna be watching these build videos trying to get you a lock. Don't run up on me, you're gonna get cooked, boy. You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight to this video.
Catch breakers and still be able to get an elite steal, good block, interior defense solid as well. Remember, he made it at 6'6" shooting guard position, 196 pounds.
Hey, bro, I need this instrumental you got. It's this boy tough in the back.
With a 7-foot wingspan. Now, what I really like about this build is the speed, the agility is up there, so you know it's gonna be a pest. And
this is gonna be a Pat Bev, bro. 6'6", just running fast, and bro, move, bro, like a little Caruso, man. That's why I'm taking you to the post. That's why I'm gonna have to make some cuts, man, because I want to be able to at least score in the post, shoot, and I'm trying to do everything, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. So if you want to see it, man, hit that like button and subscribe, man. Don't miss out, man.
Thus far, so this build gonna be able to keep up there. A 72 strength, which is solid, especially for the builder right now. That's the max you'd be able to be, and still not sacrifice on speed. It have a solid 3-ball with an 83 to keep them honest. Free throw is elite as well, and enough dunk to finish around the basket and get standing dunks as well. Again, this is an elite lockdown build that just focuses on locking you down. He not focused on nothing else. He just focusing on full court pressing and spamming steals and getting bumps. So let me know what y'all think about this build right here. This might be my one and only lockdown build. This is the best one I saw thus far. We went with one with the tallest height, a 7'4" type build. Now when you look at the speed and agility,
Bro, there's no way they allowing us to go 7-4 with an 89 3 ball. Now, you know the jumper's going to be limited, bro. But that's kind of crazy. And as long as you get Giannis crossover, you decent. Bro, they might mess around and be able to make 7-foot demi-guys, y'all. Like 7-4. Imagine what y'all don't understand is an 89 3. You're not contesting them, bro. Like, you're not contesting his shot. You know what I'm saying? Like 95% of you stuff is not contesting that, bro. It's gonna be some tough builds on here. This build is tough, man. I ain't never seen this. Who made this, man? Shout out to you. This is probably the best center build I've done seen.
System from the mid-range as well. Got
passing
elite
too.
Passing accuracy, especially compared to all the other builds we've seen.
Rebounds,
standing dunk
strength.
up there as well. Driving dunk, he got something. You're not gonna be able to have.
See, now this is where it gets me, that speed and agility, right? I need at least. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm about 7-1, bro, I should be able to guard a 7-4, depending on my interior defense and stuff like that, bro. So 7-1 to 6'10", y'all, is probably my range of where I'm gonna go, but you never know. I might go up 7-4, but I don't want to sacrifice too much speed though. But based off how I seen them moving earlier in the previous video, centers is moving kind of nice. How it was, you know what I'm saying? They got a little
context, but you're gonna be decent. Again, you're a big. Or something like that. You're not trying to really do driving dunk. You might get a rebound and do some, standing dunk more often than not. You just need the right animation to do the simpler driving dunk. So this build have it already. You got a max ball handling. Trust me, I'm gonna be able to cheese with that somehow, some way. We're gonna figure that one out. I know what y'all looking at right now because I was looking at it as well. Is the block, and this is something you will have to make your adjustments towards, man.
Yeah.
So this is basically a template type build. You're gonna have to make the adjustments as you see fit, but overall this is the best one I've seen thus far if you want an all-round type center. Now if you want a more restricted center and like only interior which you're gonna run up against in the wreck and just annoy people and clog the lane, you could probably go and get some more freedom when it comes to creating your build. But if you want all-round center that's gonna be able to stretch the floor,
that's why we got to make a center that can shoot the ball. But seeing how 7-4s are 89 3 and though, that's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. Let's finish this video, chat. Let's get straight to it.
to the finishing side, still play decent defense, and pass the rock. This is the direction you probably will have to go going forward.
That's going to be tough, man. We're going to cook something up, bro.
I know a lot of y'all being really harsh, but trust me, I've been comparing, contrasting, and going through a lot of these videos, and it seems like a lot of these people are sacrificing on the same thing. That usually happens for a reason. Now, I know what you're saying, Brute. Y'all drop all these videos. Where are the point guards? I gotta be honest with y'all, man. The point guards out there are looking, boy, bad. 99% of these point guards don't care about passing. I watch so many point guard videos. I watch the most point guard videos possible. Trust me, ain't nobody in the 2K community watch more point guard videos than your boy Brute, because y'all know that's my position of passion. And one of my biggest passions as a point guard is to pass the rock, which clearly most people in the 2K community does not.
Hey, you know these don't be passing. Y'all be the same ones at Red going 2 for 15 in game chat, mad at me because you trash. Buddy, work on your game, man.
At Maximus, exceptional customer service isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
Together, we help over 88 million.
But I do have 2 point guard builds for y'all right here.
Let's check these out, man.
Let's get into it, man. Now, this is the first one from Nell, by the way. Now, this is a 6'2", 191 pound with a 6'3" wingspan. And this got some of the highest passing accuracy I've seen thus far. I gotta be honest, everybody's stopping at 70 and 71 with their point guards, and they're putting up everything else. So you know in this 2K, the lane's gonna be sweet. I'm just putting this out here. But what I like about this build, it's really good all around. This is by far the best PG I've seen thus far when it comes to all areas. Defensively, offensively, 3-ball driving, it got every single thing covered. Ball handling is going to be able to have unpluckable on goal, which I like for a point guard. With the 86-speed ball, it's going to be able to have lightning launch on goal as well, so you know you're going to bump that all the way up to legendary status. Passing accuracy, 76. Free throws, 71, which is something we're going to have to look at based on how the free throws are. The 3-ball though, 94, so of course you get the first cap breaker. You can put that to 99 if you choose. Mid-range, 84. You could make certain adjustments to that as time go forward as well. Driving dunk 89, you're gonna be able to have contacts off one, which is solid. Driving layup at 80, which is solid as well. Close shot is a point guard, so you know, that's something you could sacrifice on as a point guard, but you can't necessarily go all the way down because it does tie in the layup, right? So look at this build, really solid. Bird to 78, so you could get the contacts. The 71 strength for.
I gotta get my hands on this green. Let's skip to this next build, man. Comment down below what y'all think about this build. I'm not really concerned. I'm not making the 6'2", just for all y'all boys, man. If y'all want to make a little Chef, look at Curry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be hooked up, man. But let's see this video. Let's get to the next one.
With 205 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan. That's really long. Now you see what he's shooting right there, and he actually pinned the mid-range because that was important, of course. So this build actually got really good perimeter defense, especially for that height. Really good speed, really good agility, strength. Nothing that big on strength, but a vertical up there so he could get those contacts, which is why, like y'all know, your boy Brute is a rim runner no matter what. But what really made his build stand out to me was the passing accuracy. He got silver lightning launch. He could bump that up to Hall of Fame once he got the max plus 2s. What are we talking about? The free throw is 62. That's not necessarily what you want for a build that plays rec or pro-am. I doubt you taking a 6'7" to the pro-am, by the way. So let's say rec for the furthest. He might have to put a little bit something on that. You could make the adjustments accordingly. But again, the reason why this build made the list is because the high passing accuracy. That was one of the rarest thing I've seen amongst point guard, and this is the first time I've ever seen that in the 2K community, and that is the final build right here. But let me know what y'all think about this build right here. Of course, let me know what y'all think about my top 10 list. Let me know if y'all got any recommendations.
Y'all boys comment down below, man. Shout out to every single build in this video. I'm probably seeing that 7'4" center, that's them 6'10", 6'11" was probably my top 3 builds from this video. Well, I'm gonna break them down, man, and we're gonna drop our official one day 1 when 2K is released, man. So make sure y'all hit that like button, stay tuned. It's your boy BZ. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.